So I really wanted to film a video today, but I knew I didn't have time to get ready and then film, so I figured why not do I get ready with me because it's been so long. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and for that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in medium brown. Just kind of like felt like that it makes sense, but I really wanted to, like I said, do a video, but shit happens and I have to go to work soon. I've been like doing 3 different things with my eyebrows lately, and I kind of go between the Anastasia, and then I have 2 pencils that I use. So today I guess the Anastasia, because why not? I'm still trying to learn how to kind of make it more natural looking rather than a drawn out eyebrow, so hopefully that'll work. And my lighting is a little bit off because it's only 9 a.m. and the sun is like getting up. So that's why like this part of my hand is extremely bright. I don't have my blinds fully open yet because of that reason, because it just gets so bright in here. So I don't want to blind myself or you guys. My eyebrows are pretty much 90% done. What I do also is set them with the Milani brow gel, but I do that at the end once I have my face set with the powder, because I've noticed that when I did that before, then the powder would get on my eyebrows and kind of like mute them. So I just do this step last after I have my face set in. And I also started doing my eyes first. I remember watching Daisy Perkins, and she was saying that you might as well do your eyes first and then do your face last. That way your foundation will last longer, and that makes sense. So I kind of started doing it too, and I don't mind. So as the concealer for my eyelids, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 20. And I just do like a little dab, and I do an eye at a time so nothing will crease. Camera overheated already, just freaking annoying. But anyways, I just put a dab of the concealer in the middle of my eyelid, and I mean you can see the difference already. I sometimes do it when I don't feel like doing a lot of makeup, and that helps. And then I just blend it out with a beauty sponge and just pounce it to cover all of my veins and the discoloration. And then I set it with the Maybelline Single Shadow, and that is in, what the hell? Oh, Linen. So I'm setting that with the color Linen using the Real Techniques Dome brush. And I always try to like look down as I'm doing it, so the concealer will not crease in the meantime. And then I just set that in. Adjust the light because the camera's, I had to readjust the camera because the light is insane right now with the sun just beaming through. So, oh well. And now I'm gonna start with the eyes, like I said, but I don't really know what to do yet. So I've been shopping around to find a regular powder to use as a bronzer, and one of the powders that I got was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in Classic 10, but it's way, way, way too orange to use on your face. Like, kind of looks like Oompa Loompa-ish. So I didn't want to return it because it's a pretty brown color, so I decided to use it for my eyes. So today I'm going to use it as the transition color, and I'm going to use it with a fluffy blending brush and just put that in my crease. Sometimes I'll just put it all over my lid and call it a day, and then just some mascara, and it actually looks really pretty. And it's a powder, so it has a pretty nice coverage, so if you have some veins popping through still, then it will cover most of them. And now to deepen the crease a bit more, I am using the L'Oreal Single Shadow in Achromat. I am lately obsessed with the shadow. It's this almost like red-brown color. It's so pretty. Really, really pretty. And it's extremely pigmented. That's just that one swatch. And I take more dense fluffy brush, and I'm using the one from EcoTools. And I just put that like more in the crease, but I don't spread it up. And I focus on the corners more when using this one. Trying to find like a nice red shadow, but I can't find anything. This is the closest that I could find to red, and I really, really like it. So you can see like just, I'm sorry for the light, but there's nothing really I can do. But as you can see, I'm just using it here and just blending it a little bit in the crease, but not moving it up. Like if anything, I'm just moving it down on the eyelid rather than up above the crease. All over my lid, I'm going to use the color Rosé from the Lorac Pro 2. No, just Pro palette. It's not Pro 2. It's the Pro palette. It's this one. And like I said, I'm just gonna use it all over my lid with a regular like eyeshadow brush. To deepen the corner of my eye, I'm going in the to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use the red ochre color, which is this one. And I'm going to go with the Real Techniques Expert brush. Really like this one. It's like so precise and good for little details like that. And then I kind of like do like a pretend liner just to get the corner darker. Like I said, I'm a little bit obsessed with the reds lately, so. And I start like halfway in the eye and just kind of bring it up in the triangle shape. And then kind of just blend it in. And this one I don't take up on the crease at all, just do it only on the lid. So this is it for my eyes for now. Now I'm moving to my face, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 220, and I am applying it with the beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I know it doesn't look like it matches, which is annoying because my neck doesn't tan as much as my body. So like it goes with my face, it goes with my chest and arms, but my neck is still pale as hell. So I always have to bring it down on my neck. I'm going to the beach this weekend, and hopefully I can even it out. Last time I went, I wasn't like focusing on getting a tan. I was just having a good time. I took my dogs for the first time ever to the beach, and oh my god, it was so much fun. We went on a boat. My parents own a boat, and we went to this island that nobody was at, so I could just let them run around. And my pointer, he loves it. Like he would swim with me. As soon as I would go in the water, he would just go. I would just like hold him here, and we would just swim together. It was really fun. And my pit was a little afraid. So she wanted to get in the water, but she like was afraid. And then we were throwing ball around, and then we were throwing the ball around, and it fell into the waves, and like she just went for it. So next time we go, we're gonna play with her a little bit more to make sure that she gets to swim as well, because she liked that. So that's really cool. So yeah, like I said, like I wasn't focusing on getting in an even tan or anything like that. I was just focusing on having a good time with them. So I'm just gonna go this weekend and get an even tan, hopefully. So now that the foundation is done, I'm gonna set it with, and that's a new powder that I just got. It's the CoverGirl loose powder in translucent, and it kind of looks identical to the Maybelline one that I like. Like the packaging is literally identical. The only difference is the color and the brand name, and that's about it. And I like them equally, so I feel like they're the same thing. Except that the CoverGirl has a smell. Has like I don't know what to compare it to, but it has a smell that I don't really like that much. But I do like the powder. And I don't use any concealer unless it's like I'm going out, but I'm going to work, so I don't. I just put my foundation under my eyes. Just get the excess out of it, and now I'm gonna set it in with the powder. I just realized that I wanted to use cream contour, but I don't know if it's too light. So I just wanted to use it on my nose. I don't really care if I use it on my cheeks or forehead, but I do like to use the cream on my nose, so I might do that in a second. Even though that's a lot of makeup, it doesn't like look that cakey, and it stays on the whole day. And I need it because it's so damn hot in Florida. Like it's uncomfortable. Like you can barely breathe. When you go outside, it's just disgusting. Cream contour, I'm using this e.l.f. cream contour palette, and I'm using the first shade right here. Don't mind the hair, it's like disgusting condition, but I do have cats, and I just take some on that beauty sponge and just pounce it on the side of my nose. I found that doing this makes it look a little bit more like this is their actual real contour of your nose rather than when you use a brush or anything like that, it might look a bit fake. That's why I like to use only the sponge for that. Okay, and then again, I'm going to just set my nose with the same CoverGirl powder. Slightly tap the powder on. I'm always afraid because my nose gets to, like, I ruin my nose all the time on accident when I set it. So I'm trying to be as light-handed as humanly possible. I don't know why, like, always my nose, I'll ruin something and then it just cracks and looks stupid before I even finish the damn makeup. Bronze up my face and kind of use it as a contour-ish. I'm using the Black Radiance matte powder in Honey Amber. And this is actually a company made specifically for darker skin tones. But like I said, I was looking for that new bronzer for myself, and I figured I might as well get a powder. And I found this brand in Walmart. The powder was less than $5. It was 4 something. And the quality is really nice. The color is really nice. And obviously it's, you know, for women with darker skin. But I can use it as a bronzer and it looks really nice and stays on the whole day and you cannot beat the price. My blush, I'm going in with the Milani Luminoso. If I can open it. Why can't I open it? Come on. Okay. And I'm using a dual fiber brush, just slightly picking it up because it's way too pigmented. I feel like it's a little bit too orange sometimes. So I just take a little bit and put it on my cheeks. For my highlight, I'm using the Milani highlight in Strobe Light, just the golden one. And with a small fan brush, I'm just gonna lightly put that on my cheeks because it is very pigmented. Just a little bit. And then of course, on the tip of my nose, gotta do it as well. I'm trying to always do like a tiny little dot. Okay, and that's it. And now we can go back and finish the eyeballs. Have a lot left, so I'm just going to take the same brush I was using for my tip of the nose, pick up some more of that Milani highlight and just put it in the corner of my eye. And I also like to bring it down like right here. I saw Tati having that on her eyes one day and I was like, this looks really pretty. And I started doing it and I like it. It looks really nice. Thing is mascara, and I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, courtesy of Tati. But it is a good mascara, like she's not lying, so. And I'm only putting it on my top lashes. I think I'm one of few people that I've ever seen that doesn't have to open their mouth when putting mascara, which, you know, kudos to me, I guess. Not to be cocky. I almost forgot to set my brows. So now I'm going with the Milani tinted brow gel. And I think that's in medium. I don't even know. The name rubbed off long time ago. And I'm just going to set my eyebrows. And honestly, for my lips, I have Vaseline on right now, and that will most likely stay that way. When I go to work, I might put like a lip gloss on, but I don't wear really lipstick or anything like that because sometimes I don't have time to reapply it or check if it looks good. And there were multiple occasions when I had like weird lips and it just looked awful and nobody told me. And I have to deal with customers, so I don't want to look like a moron. So I'm gonna leave it probably as Vaseline, which doesn't look bad at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I know this seems like it's a lot of makeup, but I really do this every single day. And I'm also setting my face with the Infallible by L'Oreal. And that's it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. If it seems like a lot of makeup, I know it is, but you know, to each their own, and that's something that I enjoy and I do it every day. And I do sacrifice sleep to get ready in the morning if I have to be at work at 6:30, and I honestly don't mind. So again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.